Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the Spirit. It's just something that kind of stood out to me. It's kind of an omen. It says China celebrates New Year with the insane firework display. You know, like in China, you got what they call Taoism and the way of the dragon and the year of the dragon. You know, they still replicate the particular holy days or high days or celebrations of animals and particular beasts, you know, like tigers, lions, and mainly dragons. You know, like when you watch some old kung fu movies, you know, they believe like the serpent or the dragon, which the dragon is like the highest form of knowledge. Then you got the owl. Then I think you got the monkey. Then you got the parrot. You see, and dragon represents a high level of knowledge or the top level of knowledge, okay, wisdom. Now, the spiritual part about it all is that this is, I don't know if this is Hong Kong or Shanghai, but regardless of it, they build their cities like Esau, and Esau Edom is known as the dragon too, of the Roman Empire, as a scarlet colored beast, which represents, you know, the Roman Empire. And the scarlet being a red color because of the Edomites that rule Rome for a particular period of time. But also the scriptures say that there should be fire and brimstone in his habitation. And if you see, it appears to be a chariot raining down fire upon the dragon in the city. Okay. And the scriptures goes into how China are partaker in the glory of Babylon. So I just thought it was kind of interesting, you know, just a little omen, which when you go into the word omen, it says here, a phenomenon supposed to portend good or evil, a prophetic sign. All right. Because you have good or bad omens. Like in some cultures, they believe certain animals or you come across certain insects that can be considered a good omen. Like you see grasshoppers. A lot of times if you see grasshoppers in folklore, which grass represents life, you know, and fertility. But at the same time, it can also represent famine. Okay, like if you see deers are equated with peace and love. Like when you see cardinals or blue jays, people speculate that those are angels, you know. But when you see things like black cats or owls and things like that, then that's associated with bad luck. You know, the whole superstition that different cultures, and even Jake is into superstition. Like my grandmother, she had a thing, because she's from the South. Basically, you split a pole. Or if you break a mirror, you know, they believe in that, you know, because of the culture they grew up in. But if you cross a pole the wrong way or the other way, then they believe that you'll bring bad luck. Or if you break a mirror, some people say 7 years bad luck, which is nothing but traditions of men. But I remember my mother, she was telling me, she said, because you have something which is called spirit cooking or witchcraft. And people can put spells or, you know, if you're not strong enough through the spirit, people can cast seances upon you. And I know I'm getting a little bit off topic, but we'll get back to it. But the point is, my mother, she was telling me, she said, yeah, your grandmother, man, every morning she used to she used to throw salt on the porch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why did she do that? But then I had to think about it. She like, think about it. I said, well, yeah, in movies, like when they're doing omens or when they trying to keep the demon away from them, they will circle themselves in salt to keep the demon away, because there's something about the minerals and impurities in salt that's supposed to keep the demon away. You know, I don't really know the ins and outs of that seance in particular, but she said, yeah, you know, she'll sweep the porch and then all of a sudden she will throw some salt on the porch to keep the demons away or something like that. Because, you know, shit, witchcraft is real. You know, people put shit in your food. You know, people leave stuff in your house. This is why, you know, you brothers, man, you know, you have company, you know, make sure you do a cleansing on your house. Make sure you check your crib. Make sure ain't nobody leaving nothing in there, you know, because people can bring bad energy. OK, so that's what they consider bad omens. All right. So we know Esau Edom is associated with witchcraft and sorcery and wickedness. All right. Death. But it's spiritual because you literally see the chariots. And this is a prophetic omen, destroying them, destroying their cities, and is destroying what it appears to be a dragon, a beast. OK, which represents Rome. Even though in this state of method, it's not representing Rome, because this is one of their signs of wisdom, which is the dragon. But in most cases, when you see this in the scriptures, the dread that's talking about Rome, man. But you have to see it from a spiritual standpoint. Okay, so let's look this up. What does the dragon mean? What does the dragon symbolize in China? See what it says. Yep, a Chinese culture, the dragon symbolized power, strength, and good fortune, often associated with water and weather control. It is also a representation of imperial authority, right? The dragon in Rome, the Roman Empire, man. Then the scriptures tells us in the book of Daniel that they should be diverse from all kingdoms, and they should there should be a kingdom of iron that should rule with roughly paraphrasing it. There should be diverse. I'm gonna just get it because I'm totally butchering it, but it says it is also a representation of imperial authority and considered a benevolent creature, unlike the fire-breathing dragons of Western mythology. All right, so let's go here to the book of Daniel. I think it's Daniel 7. Yep, Daniel 7. And I'm going to start at verses. Let's go here. Yep. It says, and after this I saw in the night visions, and behold, the fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly. All right. Now, it says here, a dragon symbolizes power, strength, and good fortune, often associated with water and weather control. It is also a representation of imperial authority and considered a benevolent creature. All right. But it says here in the night visions, I saw a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong and exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth, which is the military, and it devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with its feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. That's this current system, all right? The Roman Empire. Okay, so the Roman Empire ruled with absolute authority, man. Okay, this is why Esau Edom can go around the world and bully people with his military into submission into his world, man, his new world. Okay, because they're ruling with great authority. This is the power that the Lord gave them. So even though it's a different, it symbolizes different in Chinese culture, but it's spiritual how the Lord is getting ready to bring judgment upon both these nations, man, because the Chinese are neck and neck with Babylon when it comes to pride. Well, the Moab is just as proud, if not, they on par with Esau. I mean, and that's just my personal opinion. Okay, them gooks are highly proud because they want to be like Esau, and they believe in their mindset, look, we're going to take Esau down and we're going to be the new rulers on the earth. Okay, just imagine if Moab was able to rule the planet Earth for another 100 years. Do you know what kind of shithole this would be? Fucking be eating fucking eel soup, fucking plain rice, fortune cookies all over the goddamn place, man. All types of shit, man. You know, living in a damn mud hut. It'd have been horrible. This is why the Lord has to take these heathens down, and he's going to do that through fire. All right. Now, when you go from here to the book of Revelation 12. Yep, 12, which the red dragon is talking about the Roman Empire. All right. And it's red because it associates with Esau, with the Romans. Revelation 13 and 2. And it says, and I saw the beast which was like unto a leopard, and his feet was as the feet as a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion, and a dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. All right. So this is why, going back here, it says imperial authority. You see? So I just wanted to make that point real quick. But let's go from here to the book of Isaiah 66, and we'll end it. This wasn't going to be a long lesson, you know, because we can get into the intricacies of it. But, you know, just real quick, I just thought it was a omen. Isaiah 66 and 15. And it says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his angers of fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Okay. And this is what this is representing. Okay. Even Moab is using it as a celebration. They don't realize that they're foretelling their downfall, man. And that the Lord has a sense of humor, because this is how the Lord is going to come back in these ships. And he's going to put an end to all these civilizations on the planet Earth, man. And he's going to put down the rule, and he's going to govern, with America being totally destroyed by nuclear missiles. And it says, for by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right. So, yeah, judgment is coming. 2nd Esdras 15. And I'm going to start at verses. Yep. Let's go in verses 46. And it says, and thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of our person. Now, this, we refer to this as Moab, but at the same time, Israel was located in Asia. Okay, fucking Saudi Arabia, that's considered Asia. You have Eastern Asia, Western Asia, okay, and you have the Far East. There's no such thing as the Middle East, okay, because Israel is actually in the land of Asia. You can look that up. India, China, Japan, that's all considered Asia, okay. But it says here, that partaker of the hope of Babylon and art the glory of our person, will be unto thee, thou wretched, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they may please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. All right. And when you look at Moab, Moab wants to be just like Esau. Okay. The men want to be like the Edomite men, and the women, the Moabite women, they love Edomites, man. Okay. You rarely see Chinese women with jakes, unless they Cambodian, which a lot of those Cambodians are jakes, man. Okay, a lot of them women from Vietnam, Cambodia, a lot of them women from Tibet and from Thailand, and from the Philippines, a lot of them are Israelites. Even a lot of the Japanese are Israelites, man. But it's something about that damn Moabite. They love Esau. Okay, but it says here, woe be unto thee, thou wretched, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they may please and glory in thy lovers, which have also desired to commit whoredom with thee. Thou hast followed her, and that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, thus says the Most High, right? It says all her works, her inventions. Because if you look at the technology-wise, Moab, shit, they got Esau about 50 years, man. Like, they got fucking AI cup makers, AI coffee makers, man. I mean, literally, like, the technology over there is like they're living in 2050. Complete autonomous, they're using particular minerals and technology to power certain things, man. It's like, wow. You go to Asia, it's like literally like something out of 2085 or something. Here in America, you still fucking manually flushing a goddamn toilet stool, man. Turn on a faucet with your hands. We're completely outdated, But it says here, had decked thy daughters in whoredom, which they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. And thou hast followed her, that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore says Yahweh, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with death and destructions. And the glory of thy power should be dried up as a flower, and the heat should arise that is sent over thee. All right. So, hey, this is an omen, even if, but you got to catch it through the spirit. But just a quick lesson, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shimi Hawashai. I just thought this was pretty dope, man. But with that, all praises, glory, honor that's due to Yahweh Shimi Hawashai. And with that, Shalom.